In this video, I'm going to introduce you to what you will see when you open up Stata and get you started understanding how to get Stata to do what it is you want it to do. I'm going to start by clicking on the Stata icon at the bottom of my desktop. And when I do, Stata opens and you'll see what looks like a big white space, but what you're really seeing is 5 different windows. The main window, the one you're seeing, the largest one in the middle, called the results window, is where you will see the results of all commands you issue. The commands themselves will be there, as will any output Stata generates as a consequence, and any errors that might have happened, perhaps because the commands were incorrect. Below the results window is the command window. Here you can type commands directly. To do that, you need to know the syntax that Stata expects, the language Stata speaks, and you'll learn that over time pretty easily. But in the short run, you can, instead of typing commands, use this drop-down menu up above. Looks like the drop-down menus you see in all kinds of different software packages to do things like open a file, change contents of variables, etc. And we'll learn these things readily soon. The other window you'll see in the upper right, the third window, is called the variables window. Here you will see the names and labels of any variables that are in the data set you have open. Now we see that as blank because we haven't opened up a data set. Below the variables window is the properties window, which shows attributes of the variables in the data set. Again, empty since we don't have any data set open. And on the leftmost side is the review window. The review window contains all commands you've issued in the current session. And currently, we haven't issued any commands. So once we get started, you'll see this getting filled up with commands as we go along. What you don't see in the Stata environment is a spreadsheet-like window that you might see in Excel or some other software package. It is there, and we can see it by clicking this data editor or data browser icon at the top of the screen. I'm going to click on the data editor here, and you can see what looks like a gridded spreadsheet you might have seen in Excel. Here, columns are variables, and rows are observations in a data set. This is empty because we haven't opened up any data set. Once we do, this would be populated with data. Like in Excel, we can type into this window directly and make new variable and the values for a variable. And I'm just doing this randomly. You'll see that Stata has generated a variable, because we didn't give it a name, called variable1, with these 3 values. And just like you might in Excel, you could keep typing or pasting data in here, right? In this class, we are not going to be typing and generating data in this fashion. Instead, I will give you all data sets, and you'll just open them up and they will be ready to use. And I don't encourage you to actually interact with Stata in the way that you have interacted with Excel or other spreadsheets by typing in directly. Instead, we'll use this data editor just to sort of see what the data looks like. We will issue commands for Stata to do what it is we want to do. And we'll get started learning how to do that in the next session.